everybody, how are you? My name is Lushonda Genius, and I wanted to go live on Instagram and just let you know a little bit about myself and why I decided to start a travel business. All right, so as I stated before, my name is Lushonda Genius. I am a mother of two girls. In fact, my baby girl's birthday is actually tomorrow, and she is going to be 8 years old. All right. So, one of the things that I have always prided myself on is being able to do the things that I wanted to do when I wanted to do it with my kids and have such an amazing time with them. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, and then I'm going to let you know why did I decide to make travel my business and why you should too. All right. So my background is in the field of hospitality. I've been in hospitality since the age of 14. My very first job was actually selling airline tickets to a small travel agency back home in Jamaica. And I did that for summers. And as you know, as I previously referred to, is being Jamaican, you will know that hospitality is the main thing that comes to mind when you think of a job, right? Why? Because, well, we have some of the most beautiful beaches there is to know about. All right. And so I fell in love at a tender age with hospitality, but I didn't really quite get into what I thought I knew until after I graduated high school. I started to work for Sandals Duns River in Jamaica, and I used to work for the cost control office. I remember thinking to myself, "This is good." But do I want to be in a small cubicle office all day long? Um, and for most of it all, I enjoyed that. But then I realized that if I finished what I had to do earlier in the day, then that I would be able to do other things. And so I would start walking around the hotel and just get to know people and see different things. And I thought, oh my goodness, I need to be working in the front office. So that's when I asked to be transferred to the front desk. I did water sports. I've done all these different things, right? So naturally, it was my thing after I graduated. So fast forward a few years later, I moved to the States. And well, what do you expect? I got into the hospitality industry. A few years later, I had my first daughter. And I've always thought that once you work for an entire year, you should at least go on 2 vacations a year. So my plan was to go on 2 vacations every single year, one in which I would save all my money and book this particular trip, and then I'd be broke, and then I'd come back and I'd work again and do this trip again, and again I'll be broke, so I do it over. And so you start to realize that you are becoming a hamster on a wheel. This is basically what I have become, a hamster on a wheel. Okay. So after that, which a lot of people do, you start to get exhausted, like, oh my goodness, maybe I need to plan a little better with the savings, or maybe I need to plan a year out in advance so I could actually enjoy myself on these vacations, right? So I am actually doing this video because in the last few weeks, I have been going around and finding simple gems in our community because of these different timings in the world right now. Travel has been cut. I wouldn't say cut short, but I would say it has cut down a little bit more than usual in terms of all the different restrictions that people are dealing with. Okay. So we haven't really gone to different places, but I wanted to showcase where we live and show people that travel is not necessarily just going on international trips, but there are gems in your community that you yourself do not know. How many of us have actually seen people come in our community and they're in awe of what we have, and we're thinking, why are you here? I have. So this is why I decided, you know what? I have this YouTube channel that my sister keeps telling me that it's time for me to use. So shout out to her. I'm pretty sure she's going to be cheering me on that I actually decided to do this live video. So again, I'm going to go back to why I decided to make travel my business, and I'll tie it all up for you. Okay. So what I didn't like was that I would constantly sometimes be blocked from the resorts that I wanted to visit. Sometimes I wouldn't have the tickets because I didn't book my tickets in advance and all this other stuff. Now, it was one day I was searching online and I had put out, I believe I had asked a question like, what are some side hustles that you can make income from your home, because I already have a full-time job and my hands are full with 2 babies. As you can see, my babies are right here, actually, right behind me, baby number 1, baby number 2. So they're actually at school right now. So this is my leisure time before I pick them up. So I had put this question out and somebody responded and said, yes, as a matter of fact, I can show you how you can do this. Like most people, I think that when people try to share information with me, I get a little skeptic. That's kind of human nature, I would say, right? And then I start to realize later, you know what? It's not going to hurt if I try to look at the information. And so that's what I did. And now traveling is no longer frustrating. It's no longer waiting to get the tickets that I want, but I can go directly to the source to do just that. And over the past year, I've been helping other moms like myself travel and get these different options open to them. So this is the reason why I decided to make this platform useful, since it's raining and it's snowing and all this other stuff that's going on. So if you didn't catch my name before, my name is Lushonda Genius, okay? And I am the face behind 3G Travel. If you follow me on Facebook, it may say Lushonda Harvey Genius. If you follow me on Instagram, it may say Lushonda Harvey. If you follow me on TikTok, it may say Spicy Lushonda Lou. It may say Jamaican Spice Lou on TikTok. Oh, so many names, y'all. I forget my names. Okay. All right. So I was literally tired of the limitations that were put on consumers. So when this person reached out to me and showed me the plan, think of a master plan. Okay. When they showed me the plan, I was like, wow, is this real? But what really got me was when she said, do you know that if you travel as an insider, you have special rates as an insider? How often do you travel? And do you travel with your kids? That got my blood flowing. And I was so excited, to say the least. I was nervous. Like, okay. Now, that was the good part. The bad part was I wasn't interested in booking anybody else's travel, because like most people, we book our own travel, we do our own research. And so a lot of people tend to they enjoy finding the deals themselves. A lot of people enjoy finding the trips themselves and booking it themselves. And guess what? I am one of those people. So naturally, I said, okay, what do I need to do? All right. So that's my background. Worked in the hospitality industry for, oh my gosh, 15 years now. Oof. Oh gosh, that's showing my age a little bit. But yeah, 15 years now. And I have absolutely enjoyed it. And so now I have taken on the other side of the hospitality industry, which is the travel side. Now, I'm going to pose the question to you. If you are following me and you have a joy of traveling, did you know that travel is the number one searched word on the internet? The number one, y'all. Even in times like these, travel is still the number one word search on the internet. Google it, you'll see. And number two, did you know that travel contributes to over $8 trillion in income? Not income, but $8 trillion in our industry. $8 trillion, and is expected to climb in the next 10 years. And yes, even in times like these, travel, you will see, has boomed and will never stop. Why? Well, we need travel for different areas of our life. Number one, if you're a doctor or nurse, you are traveling for work. There are doctors and their nurses that actually do travel services. So you can actually type that in. That is the actual profession. Travel nurses, travel doctors. They go from state to state, from country to country, and they perform their duties. Number two, if you are a parent like myself, you tend to look for different trips to take your kids on, whether it be spring break, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it may be, you are looking to book travel. Okay. If you are a pastor, a lot of people have said to try to visit the Holy Land. That's people trying to get out of the country, trying to connect their faith with the Holy Land. So yes, people are traveling for different things. People are traveling for funerals. People are traveling for birthdays. People are traveling for weddings, destination weddings. People are traveling to elope. Okay, so forget the destination weddings with a whole bunch of people, but we're just going to elope over here, all right? And people are traveling for education. So this is why travel is one of the number one lucrative businesses that you could ever get yourself into. So I'm looking down because I wrote my information down, so I didn't skip over anything. So travel will never die, even in these times, right? Even in these times, people are traveling to get medical help, with COVID. People are traveling to get the mommy bodies traveling. They're booking their resorts. They're taking care of what they need to take care of. And then they're sipping on somebody's pool with their glass of wine or champagne until they heal from their major surgery. So travel is a lucrative business. It will never die. People travel for food, for art. So the last few weeks, I have been doing different segments and posting them on Instagram of the different reasons why people travel. Art was a big thing. I never knew that people traveled for art. So I started to do my research, and I found that people have been traveling for art since the 1700s, y'all. The 1700s. Why is travel and art still connected today? Well, Before we had the internet and all this other fandangles, I'm gonna call it, um, people would literally go to these destinations and they would bring back sketches of where they've been, what they saw, and they would bring it home to the people who couldn't travel or couldn't visit on these different places, to these different destinations and places. So naturally, travel and art connected in such a way, now we call that the postcards. I'm gonna send you a postcard from Paris, because people have already getting all the sketches, and now people photograph with the cameras and all the other devices that we now have. But art was connected to travel years and generations ago. Food has been connected to travel for many, many moons ago. Why? Because people were traveling for food, to try the different cuisine. People were traveling to enjoy the different culture, the different terminologies, and all the other things that goes along with it. So yes, food, arts, music, all these different things come together with travel. Believe me, travel, the business of travel, my friend, is amazing. So now I'm going to share with you why I decided to make travel my business. Well, the number one reason why I decided to make travel my business is it's flexible. It's a business that you can do while you have a full-time job. I work full-time. Okay? I have 2 children. One's 10, one's 8. I have a full household to take care of. And I still make travel my business. Why? Because the hours are flexible. How am I doing this? Well, I can use my cell phone to take care of my business. I can use my tablet to take care of my business. You no longer need to be in a stuffy office to make travel your business. You can simply be on vacation and still be booking travel. You can be talking with your friends at a dinner party and still be booking travel. You can be out with your friends and still be booking travel. So yes, travel is a great business to get into, even if you have a full plate. All right. Some people make travel a side hustle. Some people do so well that they make travel a full-time hustle. Right? I am still doing it as a part-time hustle. So that's number one. Number two, they say that if you do what you love in life, you will never work a day in your life. I am finally understanding what that means. Working a day in your life when you do what you love is not work, because you enjoy it so much that it becomes a part of you. It becomes a part of your day-to-day, right? So my day-to-day has been literally going to different places, eating up the food, enjoying the food, talking about it, enjoying the drinks, talking about it, enjoying the people, talking about the culture, and where I am, because I wanted to know, why is it that 3.4 million people come to the destination that I live every single year between the months of May to August? 3.4 million people every single year. So I wanted to know, what is it that they loved so much that they kept coming? And so I started to find that there are hidden gems that even myself living here that we do not know about. And I wanted to bring that to the forefront. So this business has allowed me to now walk into a business and say, hi, my name is Lushonda and I am with such and such, and I would like to showcase your property. And guess what? I am allowed to do that as a agent, as a travel business owner. people love that. Why do they love it? Because it's free advertisement for them. But that's also helps you to advertise yourself as well. So I love that. My kids love that because my kids think that they are the showstoppers. And let me tell you, they are. You'll meet them on the next video. So, number 3. Again, I'm looking on my notes. Number 3, visiting the bucket list places on visiting places that you have on your bucket list. So I have quite a bit of places that I cannot wait to visit that are on my bucket list, and can't wait for this crazy time to be over so we can get to that. But being in this business, it allows you to make and create relationships with people outside of your normal day-to-day. Outside of the circle that you have. And so being able to visit places on my bucket list will no longer seem like a distant memory or just something I can look at in a book, but I can actually make these things a reality. So my youngest daughter told me that she wanted to visit Scotland, and guess what? We cannot wait to do it. So the plan is to make that a reality in the next 2 or so years. We're going to mark everything off the bucket list and we're going to keep climbing. Okay. So I think I touched a little bit on this. Number 4 is it is a lucrative business. So travel is a lucrative business. I decided to become a travel business owner and be a part of a host agency. The reason I decided to do that was because it's the smart thing to do. As a travel agent, a travel advisor, whatever it may be, having a host agency is the smart thing to do. Why? It is a smart thing to do because with a host agency, they will take care of the necessary things that you need. When I decided to join this business, they took care of my website for me. So I don't have to work on all the back end of the website. That's already taken care of for me. The next thing is the host agency. They go through all the big work to-do list, such as getting the right partners and communicating with them to bring us the value that we need. So I didn't have to do that. Did you know, y'all, that it can be thousands of dollars to start your own travel business on your own? I started this business for less than $2 a day, which if you drink coffee, that's more than a cup of coffee sometimes. Okay. So yeah, I decided to go with a host agency. Also, when you go with a host agency, you are not alone. You're in business for yourself, but you're not alone. You're with a community of people who will help to push you to help to uplift and grow who you are. So that's the other reason why I decided to go with the host agency that I have. And I'm so proud because oh my word, y'all, the education alone that they give to us, it's out of this world, amazing. And it's so much information. So you can never say that I don't have all the information I need. Sometimes I'm saying I'm having too much information. I need to slow down. But that's why I love my host agency. Okay. So when we talk about working from home, we are the originators working from home, travel business owners. Our company actually went out and fought to get the title as a home business agency. Okay. If you want further information on my company, send me a message or write in the comments and I will be sure to share that information with you. All right. Um, so the last thing I'm gonna talk about is um, pursuing your passion. And I'm going to dive into that because a lot of times we pursue things that are not our passion. And so we wonder why we stop doing it before we get to where we really, really win with it. When you're passionate about something, whether it be cooking or teaching or, you know, travel like I am, you tend to will go the extra mile to learn the necessary things that you need to learn to make it a success. And even if you fail, you're okay with that. Why? Because it's your passion. It doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, oh, I have to do this today. I have to do that today. No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel that way because it's your passion. Whatever you are passionate about, whatever it is that you want to accomplish every single day, go after it. Be passionate about it and showcase your passion in a way that people see your true heart, and they will come and join and they will rock with you. When I showcase my children, you can see the passion that I have. We laugh together, we joke together. It is amazing. When you have a business that you're passionate about, it doesn't matter if nobody shows up. It just matters if you shows up, right? Because eventually people are going to see your enthusiasm, your excitement, wanting them to know more about your business. And they are going to be like, okay, what are you selling? Because I need to know, right? So that's what I feel about travel. I am so excited to share with people the little things. My entire goals with this business is to show my kids how they can make a footprint on each side of the world that they step on and leave something. Not just take, but they can leave something and they can say, man, I was here and I fellowship with the people and I left my spirit with them. So for me, my kids are my legacy. This business is going to help us to travel and to learn culture, to learn people, to break barriers with people who do not understand the way we do things, the way we say things, and just uplift other people with our message and go on from there. So if you like my video or whatever I have shared with you, follow me, subscribe to our page, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.